basically frightened. Yeah, I'm basically frightened.
The first thing I'm going to ask is, how do you describe your music?
The description of the music being played, I never would call it my music. I mean, music is, it's basically pure American country and Western country and Eastern, blues, jazz, rock and roll, everything under the sun. And as much as putting it up, I like it to collapse too. I like it to be built up and collapse as long as it's pure as it's from one of those genres, and maybe do them all at once. And the intent has to be there. It's always coming back to intention. And we do play country music. I'm just not sure which country.
I've heard you say before that you often feel like you don't quite belong in this music business, and that actually something happened way back. You were a different soul. Can you just describe what happened there?
Yeah, I was born in Oak Ridge, Tennessee during the Roswell incident with 4 birth certificates, and I've never quite felt like, I wake up and I go, what am I going to do? And I'm 180 years old now, and what am I going to do when I grow up? I don't know. And I've never felt part of it. I never wake up and go, gosh, I'm a musician. It's never been the case, and I certainly would never carry myself as one, or for that matter, anybody. I basically have, 600 human problems, but I think I have 2 problems that exist the most, and one is not being able to tell the difference between illusion and reality. I mean, you might bring me a head of cabbage, and I'll say, gosh, that's a muffler. But you'll have 40 people saying, no, it's cabbage, and consensus reality will win out. But I still think it's a muffler. And I know for a fact that this is the only planet with cabbage on it. And my other problem is my goal in life is to go into an office and take a brick in an office and put it next to a napkin in an office. Yes. All right, that's my 2 problems.
What is that? What is that thing?
It's a head massage. I'm glad he doesn't know what it is. That's what's good. More? Let's go more. Are we taping? Hell yeah. What happened?
And wasn't there something about an accountant being there and
Yeah,
another life?
Yeah, I feel like I had a soul rotation early, and I'm basically Durwood Kirby or Lyndon Johnson, boring people from the 60s, and I'm basically an accountant who had a soul rotation, or incomprehensible numerical transformation. And and I don't think I am, and I've never been, so therefore I'm not. When in doubt, go completely out or do something familiar, such as die for your county. And I've died for my county many times. Don't make eye contact. All right. I'm fine. All right. Yes.
basically frightened of?
What I'm most basically frightened of, laborious. Any word beginning with L, I'm scared of. And I mean, if we took L out of the alphabet, you'd have Louisiana and Ucky Strikes, and it would be such an easier life to get rid of the L. Or if you wanted an L, have it capitalized. See, the alphabet it's backwards now. A used to be Z, B and Y, by, to, forward, and to backwards. Christmas and Xmas, the X used to be where the C is. They were reversed. It goes on and on all the way up. And I've thanked the sun for mythocracy and for understanding that the alphabet is actually backwards. 26 letters, but there used to be 27. And they took one out. That comes from... All right. I can only talk in half sentences. From here on, it's half sentences. No, it's...
All right, good.
I'm basically frightened.